Okay, I wanted to make a video for you guys when I'm kind of like messy in my holiday jams. I know the holidays are hard for many people, including myself. And I am in the process of moving through grief. My dad died very recently, and that just brought up like all my family shit. So, I just wanted to say that a lot of the times when we grow up in families where we do not belong, where we don't fit in, where we are misunderstood or scapegoated or gaslit, unseen, not valued, dismissed, rejected, abandoned, our children, our child selves will internalize that, right, and make it about them. And that's what children have to do, because children don't have the capacity to really fully comprehend and take in the fact like, oh, like my parents aren't capable of loving me, right? Like a child cannot accept that because it wouldn't survive. So there's a lot of books on this. This is a betrayal wound too. So I would research. There's a really good book called Blind to Betrayal by Jennifer Freyd, Freyd. Amazing book, talking about what happens as children when we are betrayed, right? Regardless of whether or not it's intentional or conscious, doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact, right? So I just wanted to say, when we grow up in households like that, where there's this kind of like emotional neglect, abuse, and or physical, psychological, whatever, and our inner child internalizes it, there's probably going to be a fear like, no one will ever be able to love me, right? No one will ever love me. If I'm myself, nobody will ever love me. Like I will never be loved. And this is an irrational fear. So I just wanted to throw in here too, when you have a very fearful inner child, rightfully, right? Because she's been through so much. This is like nervous system work, right? So you're gonna need to like move your body. I really like to rock. I like to sit on the floor and just like rock, listen to music. I also like to sway, like just like let your body move, stretch, just do it intuitively. Just intuitively feel into like, what does my body need? Take a breath, lay on your back, child's pose, take a bath, take a shower, right? Drink some warm tea. Aroma can be really helpful for snapping your brain out of a fearful state, right? Some lavender essential oil or whatever essential oil you enjoy. Good lighting, cozy blankets, clothes that make you feel like yourself. All of these things make big differences when it comes to this stuff. So I just wanted to say that. And what I have learned through my own experience, although I will say it has taken me a very long time, because of severe trust issues, obviously. And please take your time. Nothing is ever rushed. Okay, so never feel rushed. Or if you do feel rushed, just recognize that and be like, okay, I see that I'm rushing. Take a deep breath. Like, I don't need to rush, right? Just like, no, take your time. But what I have learned is that people you will be loved, right? You will be loved. And the more you love yourself, and I know that it's cheesy and this can feel really like annoying, especially if you're like deep in self-hatred and self-blame. It's going to feel really annoying when somebody's like, you have to love yourself first. And I have not found that to be true. I'm going to say it. I feel like what happened for me is I had other people love me to such an extent and show me so much love, so much generosity, so much kindness. And what I recognized in myself was like, that's not really what I need. Yes, it was super supportive. Yes, I wouldn't have been able to get to where I am without that. you know, and I recognized no one else's love is ever going to replace your need for your own love. Like, bottom line, that's what's up, right? Like, other people can love you and love you and love you and love you and love you. And if you don't love yourself, you're still going to feel a huge lack inside of you. So that is what I'm trying to say. Nothing is going to quiet your inner hate, your inner hatred. No matter how much somebody loves you, no matter how much somebody else gives you, no matter how much somebody else, you know, no matter how much kindness somebody else shows to you, that will not silence your inner abuser, your inner critic, your inner hater, whatever you want to call it, you know? So I saw that I was going to have to love myself because nobody else's love was going to silence my own self-hatred, right? And so just know that there's billions of people on the planet and somebody's going to love you. So you can just, what I've been saying to my inner child is this is an irrational fear. And then you just have to sit with her or him and breathe, you know? This is irrational. Like, it could not be farther from the truth. And I have found that the more that you love yourself, the more not only will you be able to receive love from other people, but the more you will attract people who genuinely like and love you, right? And also, this is another kind of one of those cheesy things, but you being yourself is the biggest gift because it gives other people permission to be themselves. And people can feel when you're being real, when you're being true, when you're being honest, right? And then that gives them permission to be real and true and honest. And then that is what builds true intimacy rather than the phony, surface-based approval crap, you know, that so many of us are ingrained with. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video to say that. I'm wearing my headphones because I've been listening to music and dancing. Dancing is a great way to move energy, okay? I like headphones because I like the music to be blaring. And if you follow me on Instagram, a lot of my videos I post on my stories will all have my headphones on them because I just flow whenever I'm walking or dancing or listening to music. And yeah, I also want to say too, like, if you don't feel like going home for the holidays, don't go. You know, that's also a form of loving yourself. If you know that you're gonna be, if you know that you're like walking into the snake pit or whatever, like, don't go. Just don't do it. It's not really good for anybody. So I love you. And I'll be seeing you.